You mentioned in one column that during the Obon season, you have to go to many houses during the Obon season, and on peak days, as many as 80 houses. Can you tell us what that entails?
Yeah, so for Obon, I usually go to the houses and I do a quick service. So I sit in front of the Obutsudan and then I do a chant. Um, when on the days that I have to go to like many houses, like 80 houses, it's very short because there are 80. So if it took 10 minutes for each one, that'd be over half the day. So uh, it's maybe 5 minutes, just really short. Do your chanting and then go to the next house,
Mhm.
kind of thing. Um, but yeah, there are special chants for Obon that we don't usually give at other parts of the season, and it's because Obon is the time when the ancestors come back to this world from that world, and so yeah, a lot of the chants are specific to that. One thing that's unique about Obon in Japan that's different than America is that it's uh, it's really about the culture. So it's about coming back to your hometown, and even if it's not so much about Buddhism. So, like one thing that we talked about was the Obon dance or the Bon Odori, and so sometimes I've been asked, "Oh, does your temple have Bon Odori, or does your temple do any like Obon festival?" And it's not something that our temple does. The temple doesn't really do anything like that. The village has a festival, and they used to have the Bon Odori, but um, as far as the temple goes, it's mostly just doing the chanting and things like that. And the place where people gather is not necessarily at the temple, but more of like a community center. Um, so I think that that's different. I think the reason it's centered around the temple in America is because the temple is the focal point in Japantown, in San Francisco or in San Jose. But yeah, it's not so much the focal point here in Japan because everybody's Japanese, and uh, so everybody's celebrating it. Uh, so yeah, I think that's one of the major differences.